Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching The World Talent. I'm Sayed Sayed. I'm very glad today to present Tiesha Bryant, a very successful, great young leader that is going to share her story with the world today. Tasha, when I read about your story, I was really amazed.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
talented young leader, one of the top 10 in your class, running a non-governmental organization in just 23 years old when everybody's crazy and thinking of drug or whatever it is. And then right now you are adding again a great achievement. You decide to be an international author and writer as well. And I've seen the your book Imperfectly Perfect. So every part is a different chapter. But let's start with how you introduce yourself from scratch, please.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. I am Tiesha M. Bryant. I am a master's level social worker. I'm an author of Imperfectly Perfect, Three Steps on the Parenthood Journey. I am also the CEO and founder of We Have a Purpose Incorporated, which is a nonprofit organization that provide intervention and prevention services to at-risk youth and their family. I am a wife to an amazing, amazing guy, and I have two children. I was pregnant at the age of 13, and I was a mom at 14, and that is kind of, it's pretty much where I am in life now. I'm currently 29. My kids are 15 and 14.
Okay, how you were able to put all this contradiction together?
Hey, God, by the grace of God, that's how everything was able to come together and actually make sense. And just embracing being imperfectly perfect.
But when, for example, in that age, when you were single alone, how do you decide to be one of the top 10 in your class? What was your like daily model, educational, brilliant, successful tips and technique for others to learn from your successful story, please?
Okay, so basically, I definitely kept God first, and I was very determined. I feel like through determination and hard work, you can be successful at anything. So I had to work extra hard than my fellow classmates because not only am I focusing on making sure my grades up to par, I also have a kid, and I had an amazing support system to kind of help me along the journey. So I studied, 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 and I applied it all.
Okay, and then you get the result of your great study ending with that master degree. Congratulations again.
Yes,
Okay,
thank
that about the study. What about the NGO? How it comes to your mind in the age of 23 when most of the people they don't know what they are going to do and where they are even going in this crazy world. How
you.
comes to your mind that you are going to uh, create and lead a non-governmental organization in this young age, please?
So when I was in high school, I started Young Women with a Purpose. And it was basically, I was empowering, inspiring young women who had gone through different situations growing up, just to encourage them like, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. And I've always been about servicing people. So after I graduated college, I wanted to come back home. And home is Pittsview, Alabama, Russell County, Alabama area, and I wanted to give back to my community. So I was like, hey, not only do young women need assistance, but young men need assistance too. So together, we're all going to come together because we all have a purpose, and our purpose is to serve. So that's really how I came up with it.
And how do you overcome this self-doubt issues, the resistance, resilience, the difficulties, the
Yes,
uncertainty of the time being the challenge, all of this together?
yes, I simply chose resilient over regret. I could have stayed in a low point and beat myself up because in the very, very beginning, I did. I beat myself every day because I'm like, I'm too young. What are people going to think? I've disappointed my parents. I've disappointed myself. Like, this is not how life's supposed to be. But our plans is not always God's purpose. So God had a special purpose for my life, and this was my purpose, to be a teen mom. So I can come back and talk to people to let them know, hey, regardless of what you're going through or regardless of what has happened, you can still be successful. Don't regret things that happen. Choose resilient. So I chose to be resilient. I chose to, take what was given to me and, use it to enhance the world that I'm in. So that's really how, I decided to do it versus, beating myself up and being down. I had to encourage myself.
That's a very great, wise word. How do you, how people react with this project of community development coming from a very young leader? Did they believe you? Did they encourage you? Did they motivate you? Or did they disappoint you at the very beginning before they believe you? What happened
Um,
exactly?
it was a little bit of both. Initially, I must say, especially when I first got pregnant, a lot of people counted me out. They thought I would be a part of that statistic of, not being anything, not graduating high school, but I proved them wrong. I was a part of my own statistic, and it was to be successful regardless. So being able to graduate high school in the top 10% of my class, to receive a bachelor's and a master's in social work, both with honors, and then to go on to start a nonprofit to give back to the community. I had people who applauded me. I had people who supported me. And I also had people to talk about me. But I took the good with the bad. And through prayer, hard work, determination, great support, hey, I'm managing to, do God's will.
Great, great. Thank you so much. And you have a code that you are following too, and they must be proud of you. Not only the parents and the family, but the community at large. And even
Yes.
the world everywhere, they should learn from your great example that no matter where we are, we should never limit ourselves when we are. There is unlimited possibilities and option out there. So right now, let's talk about your first book.
Yes.
So you are from success to success, and you say, I have succeeded in this, and let me succeed in something else. And then now you come to write. And writing is
Yes.
a very difficult game, a
Yes.
very dangerous dance as well. So it's not that easy at all. Tell me
Right.
how it comes to your mind, the idea of being a writer and an author as well.
Okay, so I knew I had a story to tell. My test is just only a testimony, and through my mess, God had a message, and I am to give the message to the people. And it is simple. It's okay to be imperfectly perfect. So that's really my journey. And within this book, I give 3 simple steps on the parenthood journey. Like I tell anybody, I can't tell you how to be a parent. Everybody has a different journey. So my hopes is only to coach you and to encourage you, to inspire you, to cheer for you. Like, yes, you can do it. I'm proud of you. So that's exactly how I got into it. And this is just one of the first of many.
And how you were able to struggle with writing. What was like your daily writing every day? How do you write? Write in the night, write in the morning, you edit. How you were struggling with that whole process of writing, editing, publishing, promoting, going, signing on, all of that different worlds.
Yeah, so with this book, I started writing, I want to say it was like beginning of April. And I said, I want to have it published on my grandmother's birthday, which is May 1st. I never met her. She died when my mom was 7.
Oh, so
So for me, it was an honor. It was something I wanted to honor her with, being, her birthday was May 1st. So my husband and I, we were sitting watching Scared Straight. And I saw a post on Facebook how the parents and the kids kept going back and forth bickering. And I was like, that is what's wrong with the world. Like, a lot of parents, a lot of kids, they get into it with their parents because of a misunderstanding. And as parents, we come into the relationship, because a parent and child, that is a relationship. We come into the relationship and we have different baggage. We have different things going on. And if we don't address them ourselves, it kind of spills over into the relationship with the child, which causes the backlash, which causes the miscommunication, because there's no values, there's no standards and things of that nature. So once we get to the root of it, we're able to be better parents, we're able to be better people and show up for our children. So with the book, it was like, hey, a light went off. let me, inform the world. Let me let people know the steps that I took, the things that God took me through to get to where I am, to be okay with being imperfectly perfect. So many times we get caught up on wanting to be this perfect person, this perfect parent, till we miss the entire journey. Like, so that's really how everything came about with the book.
Great. And how long you were writing a day, or how long it takes you to finish the whole
It,
writing, at least the first draft, please?
it was wow, maybe a week or two. And after I wrote it, I sent it to my mother-in-law, Denise Clayton Bryant. She's an author as well. So I sent it to her and I was like, hey, Mama B, what do you think of this? And she was like, oh, this is perfect. She did some editing for me. And then I sent the final draft to Shaka Lies Cobb out of Atlanta, who's an editor. She actually edited for me, and I had an idea of what I wanted the cover to look like. I sent it to a local artist here, Samika Phillips, to actually put my idea together. So after everything was together, I sent it to 3 people. They're all parents, just to see, is it something that they think will be beneficial. And after I got the feedback, I was like, yes, yes, God, this is what I really wanted. So I went ahead and, published it. I self-published. And I just kind of, just went through with the process.
And how much it costs you to publish it yourself?
It didn't cost me anything to publish it myself.
Even
Um,
just uploaded on
yeah,
one of those
I did it
drivers,
through,
and you upload on the Amazon. Yeah,
yes.
okay, and then that's it. Oh, okay.
Yep, I did it through Amazon KDP.
Uh-huh.
And all thing I do is pay for the author copies. So like I order them for myself to actually sell, and they're also online. So as far as paying to actually have it published as a self-publisher, you don't have to pay. So that was one of the perks to it. The only thing about self-publishing, you have to work extra hard for yourself to get the word out, to get people, to actually even buy your book.
Okay.
Except when you have a publishing company, they do that work for you.
Okay. And right now, for example, how you have gone about the promotion of the book and the marketing?
Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, different author groups, different people, definitely word of mouth. Word of mouth has really been big. Different people actually talking about the book, which encourage others to buy it, and actually being able to teach parenting courses. So, and we actually use the book for the parenting courses. I actually have a curriculum that goes along with the book. So that was a big help as well for purchases.
And
By
what is the
offering the coaching.
great?
I'm
And what
sorry.
is the great? What is the biggest lesson that you are teaching parents right now, based on the development of your content derived
Yes,
from your book, please?
yes, yes. The parenting course that I do provide is 8 sessions, and each session we break down the book. So within the book, can't give everybody everything that's in the book, but I can break it down just a
The most
tad bit.
important, the main headlines, just
Yeah,
a nutshell. Yes, please.
right. Support, love, values, um, becoming a better you, and knowing who you are and accepting who you are. So those are some of the along the lines we talk about. Like, the book is not telling a person how to be a parent. It's not giving you to be an authoritative parent or a permissive parent. It's strictly focused on the parent in parenting.
Great, great. Okay, and finally, what is your word as a young leader to the world, to share, to influence, to inspire, and make the world a better place for all of us in this time of uncertainty and challenging, please?
I would definitely say, do not give up. Anything that you have that you want to do, continue to push forward. If God gave it to you, I promise you it would definitely fall into play. Our timing is not always God's timing. And sometimes things may get denied, but things may get delayed, but does not mean it's denied. Keep God first in all you do. And remember to be resilient. Choose resilient over regret. And hey, you can do anything you put your mind to. You can do all things through Christ who give you strength.
Thank you so much for that motivating ending and great conclusion. Thanks, Tiesha, for this excellent interview. Wishing you all the best and hope to see you again coming
Thank
to publish more and more and sharing more messages to the world
Yes,
in time of need.
thank you. And you can definitely find me on www.tieshamBryant.com. I thank you, Say, for the opportunity. I love each and every one of